If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this. What's going on, folks? It's MrBucketlist here, and today I'm at Busch Gardens, Tampa, where I'll be reviewing the all-day dining. Let's check it out. Alright, so let's talk about exactly what this is. So essentially this is where you pay one time per day and you're able to eat every 90 minutes. Now that's the most simplified and best way to kind of look at it, just to kind of say, for example, if you're going to go to the park for 2 hours, no, you wouldn't buy this, that wouldn't make much sense. But if you're going to be there all day, again, you're able to eat every 90 minutes for a one-time fee of $60. Now right here is the list of restaurants that's included in the all-day dining. Now I will say this, after walking around the park, there actually are other places as well, but those include things like snacks and drinks and stuff like that, not entire entrees. So I believe this list right here, which they have on the website, is basically includes places that have entrees, sides, and drinks, so the full meal. So to give you an example, I had walked past the pretzel place and that said it was also included in the all-day dining. But again, they don't have entrees, they just have pretzels and then drinks and stuff like that. It's little snacks. Now, speaking of the entrees, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and show just a variety of the different meals I got from the different restaurants. And I'll leave the actual title of the restaurant as well so you all know which one it's from. It was a really good deal. I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you're gonna be there for more than, I would say, 6 hours, it's definitely a phenomenal deal if you're a big eater, if you're like a foodie, or if you just want to try a variety of food. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. So to give you all an example, so I got this tender tower right here. As you all can see, the price is $22, and that's before a drink. So I got the tender tower, I got a side, and I got a drink. That was included in the dining pass. And again, that was one meal out of, I think I had either 5 or 6 when I was here. So one meal out of 6. And again, it was over $30 just for that one meal alone. So you essentially can pay for this within 2 meals. Now, just to give some quick tips, say if you just want to get something to drink, you don't actually want a full meal. If you go and get something to drink with your band, that still is going to count as a full meal. So kind of keep that in mind that if you're scanning that badge, that's for the sides, that's for the entree, that's for everything, the drink, everything. So if you just want to drink, you can do that. But again, it may not be worth it in that case if you want to get one meal and a couple of drinks. In that case, I would just go ahead and buy maybe a souvenir cup or something like that where the drinks are a lot cheaper. This is if you want the entire, like I said, the full meal. So the entree, dessert, sides, and drink. Now, another thing I want to mention is as far as the availability of the food when you get there. So each restaurant's going to have their own kind of requirements for the all-day dining. Some will just, when you get there, you'll go there, they'll have like an entree and then maybe a dessert or a side. You have to pick between the two, and a drink. Others, like the Smokehouse, for example, the side was actually included with the meal, and then I was also able to get an actual dessert as well. So side, dessert, entree, and drink. So again, it just really depends on where you're at and as far as the options that are going to be available. Now, even though it's clearly marked on the actual menu when you first get there, I will still talk to the people behind who's serving food, or maybe somebody's behind the counter, and just say, hey, after all-day dining, is this included, what's not included, and what options do I have? Because sometimes, even though they have it marked on the menu, it may not be up to date or correct. And then if I were to rank my favorites from like best to worst, I would say definitely try out the Smokehouse if you're in the barbecue, and then the Dragonfire Grill, that was amazing as well. Zagora Cafe, I would say that's probably number 3. Oasis Pizza was disgusting, and Chick-fil-A you can pretty much get anywhere. So that would be my 1 to 5. So definitely try out the Smokehouse and then Chick-fil-A. Honestly, I didn't even try it because I have one right down the street from me. There's no point. But definitely, if you're a huge Chick-fil-A fan, you may love that. You can get the standard meal, fries, and a drink. So I would definitely say this is a must-do, with the asterisk. If you can actually spend more than a few hours at the park, then absolutely. If this is your first time going to the park, you're going to be there all day or maybe a couple days in a row or something like that, then yes, at least try it out one time so you can get a variety of different foods. Or if you're a foodie, there's so many different reasons why I would recommend this versus why I wouldn't recommend this. The circumstances why I wouldn't recommend are pretty clear. I mean, if you're not going to be at the park that long, if you're not a foodie, if you're someone that gets sick after you eat theme park food and you can't ride and stuff afterwards, if you just don't like theme park food in general, if you're on a budget, things like that, then I wouldn't recommend it. But if you really are trying to maximize your time, your vacation, your enjoyment of the actual theme park, and you're going to be there for a while, I would highly recommend this all you can eat dining plan at least one time to see how it is, and then maybe when you come back, you'll know what your favorites are. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing this for you. Just trying out these different restaurants. I plan to do the same thing at SeaWorld Orlando and let you all know if it's worth it. I know that one has quite a few more restaurants to try out over there, and I've actually only tried out one restaurant at SeaWorld Orlando, so I'm pretty excited for it. Again, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. This is Mr. Bucket List. Peace out.